Everything old is new again. In the earliest days of the colony, sailing ketches manoeuvred their way into shallow waters, met by farmers unloading grain. It was a case of the port coming to the product. Here at Lucky Bay on Eyre Peninsula, it's happening again, only on a multi-million-dollar scale.
We're looking at changing the paradigm of how ports are built, both in South Australia, and then globally.
It's called a teaport. During harvest time, farmers bring their grain to bunkers like these. They can store 360,000 tonnes here at Lucky Bay and a further 140,000 at another bunker facility inland at Lock. The grain's then loaded onto a transhipper, which, like the ketches of the past, can come into this shallow port.
We're talking about a vessel that has 4 engines, 4 props, 2 sets of bow thrusters. These things are highly manoeuvrable.
The transhipper then unloads to a Panamax vessel, which then takes the grain to the markets of the world. It's what they call disruptive technology, and it's changing our very notion of ports and shipping in general. In years past, farmers often had to send their produce many hundreds of kilometres to the nearest established port. Now, the ports and shipping are coming to them. Ty Cadden's a lucky man. His farm's just 5 k's from the new Lucky Bay Teaport facility.
It's dollars in your back pocket. Previously down to Port Lincoln, which is obviously the main port on EP, it's about 200 k's from here to there. So that's a massive saving in freight. So we're right into it. Can't wait.
With savings of between $5 and $20 per tonne, it brings a new player into the market, with the teaport up and running by this year's harvest in October.
I call it a global niche market solution, and it starts here in South Australia.
Certainly this is the biggest investment that I can remember. $130 million spent in 18 months in a new grain supply chain in South Australia for 500,000 tonnes of storage. That's significant.
Lucky Bay may just be the beginning. Its success could see ships coming into shallow waters for grain and more, just like the old days. Ron Candelars, 7 News.